Hi there and welcome back. Last time we have built this factory to automate reinforced iron plates, rotors, modular frames and smart platings. In today's episode we will build a space elevator to unlock tiers 3 and 4 in hub, and we will automate electricity production. At the moment we are using biomass burners that we have to manually fill in, but we will replace it with coal generators that will be fully automated using coal. We can build the space elevator temporarily here in our base, right next to the hub. And we already have smart platings automated, so we can just take 50 and take it to the space elevator. Now we have unlocked tier 3 and 4 in the hub. We'll be looking at coal power to automate power generation. We are already automating all items required for unlocking this milestone. So let's go unlock this. Let's have a look at the newly unlocked buildings. First we unlocked coal generators. A coal generator takes two inputs, water and coal. We'll need 45 cubic meters per minute, and we will need 15 coal per each coal generator. So first we'll need to find a location where we have both coal and water. We have also unlocked water extractor under production. One water extractor, we cannot build it here as there is no water, but each water extractor can extract 120 cubic meters of water. So ideal ratio of water extractors and coal generators is 3 water extractors for 8 coal generators. We have also unlocked coal in our scanner, so we can scan for coal now, and if we open map it will show us the results. Over here we have a very good resource of coal and water beside of it as well, so this is the location where we will be building our coal generator power plant. We can place a marker to the location where we want to build our power plant and make it nice, visible, like so, pink and infinite distance. Now when we close the map, we should see the marker where is the location. This is the location for coal generator power plant. It looks absolutely stunning, like some kind of Japanese garden with the pink trees. We'll be building water extractors on this lake, and the coal nodes are on the other side. We even have a crash site here, but before we get into building, let me deforest it here first. As I was deforesting the area, it turned out to be night, and now it is infested here with spiders. While deforesting, we can also get rid of these things in the water, whatever they are, as they will be in the way of the water extractors. We can get rid of them with chainsaw. As I was deforesting the area, I came across this quartz node here. There are these temporary nodes around the whole map, and they are random. It could be any resource. But if you come across quartz, then mine it, as when you research quartz in MAM, it will enable you to scan for quartz, and we'll need quartz nodes in the future for unlocking, for example, windows on our buildings. With the area deforested, we can start planning our build. We are going to build 32 coal generators, and for that we will need 12 water extractors. We are going to build it in blocks. One block will have 8 coal generators, and for that we will need 3 water extractors. The reason for that is so we wouldn't get power cuts while we are building this power plant. Once we have 8 coal generators, we will produce enough power so we don't have to gather any more wood and leaves for the current power plant. We'll start with placing water extractors on the lake, and we'll place the coal generators above. We'll build a platform above the lake for the coal generators. When we finish the build, we'll be using only 16 of the coal generators, as we are limited with the conveyor belts Mark II, but we'll prepare all 32, so once we unlock conveyor belts Mark III and miners Mark II, will be ready to use all 32 coal generators. This will be a modular build, so if you feel like you want to use only 16 coal generators, you can easily downgrade this build and build only 16 generators instead of all 32. With first 3 water extractors at its place on the lake, we can build a foundation above for the coal generators. Make sure that you leave enough space on the water for other water extractors. To build foundation for the coal generators, we can just place one foundation here near the water, aligned with the water extractors, like so, to build a wall on top of it. We'll be building 5 walls high. The reason why we'll be building 5 walls high is that the water pump that we have available can pump water up to 20 meters, and each wall is 4 meters high. We can place foundation on top of the 5th wall. For each block of 8 coal generators, we will need 5 by 10 foundations. So for all 32 generators, we will need foundation of size 20 by 10. The foundation ready should look something like this. I colored in the borders and the middle parts where we will not be building on these foundations, the coal generators. We'll start building on the east side, the side closer to coal nodes, there at the back. The first block of 8 coal generators we will build in southeast corner of the foundation. The foundation that we are going to build, the very first coal generator, is the 9th or 8 foundations away from the east border, and is the 4th or 3 foundation away from the south. We will center the coal generator to the middle of this foundation with these little ends just on this little border in the middle where are all 4 foundations meeting. And soon, when we will be building coal generators on the other side, we will be placing it in such a way that the coal input, that is the square input, will be exactly on opposite side from the coal input on the first coal generator. So it will be like so. Therefore we can use a splitter in the middle to split the coal between both sides of the coal generators. To place the coal generators in the most space efficient way, that is that they would take only one foundation from left to right, we need to first place coal generator on the right and continue to the left. Then we'll be able to place next coal generator in a way that they are overlapping in between the foundations, like so. Now we can continue building the rest of the first 8 coal generators. Once we have first 8 coal generators in place, we can start connecting conveyor belts for coal and water pipes for the water. But before we do that, let's have a look in Awesome Shop. Another nice item we will need will be pipeline floor hole. We can place pipeline floor holes just in front of the pipe hole on the coal generator, like so, on the foundation. And we can connect it with a pipe from the coal generator to the pipe hole, and we'll have to change the building mode so it would be able to build it. And the building mode we'll be using is noodle. And in front of the coal input we will place a splitter, like so, once it is aligned. And we can use conveyor belt Mark 1 as each coal generator uses only 15 coal. We will need to use conveyor belts Mark 2 in between the splitters, as for block of 8 coal generators we'll need 120 coal per minute. Let's build a miner to bring the coal in. We can use any of the nodes that are here. We have 3 pure coal nodes available and 1 normal, so any of the pure coal nodes. We need to use conveyor belts Mark 2, as we'll be bringing 120 coal per minute. Before we get to connecting water extractors to the coal generators, let's place 2 fluid buffers at the west side from the block of 8 coal generators. We'll place them, we'll leave 1 foundation empty behind, and in the middle of this one, and 1 beside of it. These fluid buffers will be very useful in case of short power cuts or other emergencies, so the coal generators don't run out of water. We'll place pipeline floor holes, one in front and one just at the back, and we'll connect it with pipeline. We will use horizontal to vertical mode, and we'll do the same for the other one as well. To bring water from water extractors to coal generators, we'll be using two pipes, as each water extractor extracts 120 cubic meters of water per minute, and a pipeline has a limit of 300 cubic meters. We'll need to use two pipelines. To connect water extractors, we'll use pipeline. What is important is we'll first use horizontal to vertical mode, and we'll connect the two water extractors on the sides. Now we can place a cross junction in front of the middle one, and we'll connect it with another pipeline, but this time we have to swap to Auto 2D. And that's the trick, to connect three water extractors that are aligned to a water pipeline. We'll use two pipeline junctions, one on each side from the middle water extractor, to bring pipelines up to the inputs of fluid buffers. In order to bring water up from water extractors all the way to fluid buffers upstairs, we need to place pipeline pumps on both of these pipes, and we need to rotate it in such a way that it aims up. We can use pipeline wall support to organize pipes under the ceiling a bit better. This item is unlocked in Awesome Shop. To make right angles on pipes, it is similar as with conveyor belts. We just need to bring it 2 nudges to a side. So 1, 2 over here for this pipe. And for this pipe we can keep it straight, like so. We can place another pair of pipeline wall support on the ceiling closer to the output pipeline junctions. One for this one that we'll place right here, and one for this one that we'll place right there. And now we can connect it with pipelines. The build mode that we'll use for this is horizontal to vertical. Now we can connect this and this, and we can connect it to the 2 fluid buffers. That's the first one and the second one. Now we will connect all coal generator water inputs together. To do that, we'll use pipeline wall support, and the placement will be from the middle of the input on the edge. 4 nudges, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll place it between these 2 inputs. It will be 1. We'll place 1 in the middle of the 8 inputs, like so, and 1 on the other side, like so. Once the edge inputs are connected, the pipe should look like this. I built here a foundation for easier access to the pipe. To connect the rest of the inputs, we'll use pipeline junction cross, and we'll place it aligned with next input. And then we can connect it with a pipe using horizontal to vertical build mode. I connected the outputs of fluid buffer to the pipeline with inputs to coal generators. I connected one pipeline to the second junction on each side of the pipeline with the inputs to coal generators. With all conveyor belts and pipelines connected, we can now connect it to electricity from our base. With the power connected, we should soon see the coal coming in the coal generators. As we are using manifold system here, what means that first generator takes half of the coal, then the second generator takes half of the rest, and so on. The last generator is taking nearly nothing at the moment. Therefore it will take a while until all generators will be working at 100%. So you will see the little light indicators changing colors, but if you let it run for a while, it will balance itself out. Second block of 8 coal generators will be here on the other side of the splitters. On my right side is the first block, on the left side is the second block. When placing the coal generators, make sure that the coal input is aligned with the splitters we already have in place. One change that we have to make is to place a lift between the 4th and the 5th splitter to make sure that the coal generators at the back are getting their coal, and this coal will be getting from another node of coal that is at the back. In front of the first 2 fluid buffers, I have placed another pair of fluid buffers for the second block of coal generators. Down at the lake I have built another 3 water extractors, and I painted everything this pink or purple color to distinguish between what connects to first 8 generators and what connects to second 8 generators. The second 8 generators are all connected from first to second input with pipe, and we can see there are 2 inputs or 2 pipes that are going to fluid buffers, and to fluid buffers we have connected 3 water extractors with 2 pumps. When you are connecting electricity to water pumps and water extractors, you can use wall outlets to place them on the ceilings. That's the first 16 coal generators up and running. I'm now going to build another 16 coal generators for future, but those will not be connected to coal yet. At the moment we are limited with conveyor belts Mark II, but once we unlock conveyor belts Mark III, we will connect these other 16 coal generators. Now we have all 32 coal generators in place. We have only 16 on the left side connected to coal and fully functioning. The 16 generators on the right side are connected to water and are prepared to be connected to coal once we unlock conveyor belt Mark III and miners Mark II. That's some funny shaped rock right there. Under the platform I created Windows 95 screensaver. The last 16 generators are connected to water extractors in the same fashion as the first 16. We have 3 water extractors per 8 generators. These greenish bluish ones are connected to the 8 generators on the right side from this view, and these yellowish 3 extractors are connected just like all other ones, first to fluid buffers and then to the 8 generators. While we're here, we can also unlock the crash site that is here. We need 50 megawatts, what shouldn't be a problem as we have power plant above our head, so we can just connect a new power outlet. And we get a new hard drive. And that's all 32 coal generators at its place. At the moment we have active only the 16 coal generators on the left side. Once we unlock conveyor belts Mark III and miners Mark II, we will connect the rest of the generators. In next episode we will be building a basic steel factory. We will be using one of the coal nodes that is in this area. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.